Guys, if you're interested in the current update of the Continental WaterTech 3 tire failure, stay tuned. What's up, biker friends? I'm back with another video. If you haven't seen the first video on the Continental WaterTech failure, I will link up the video up here. I'm going to give you a short recap for those of you that haven't seen the video yet. Just about 3 weeks ago, I had a brand new Continental WaterTech tire mounted to my motorcycle, and I took it out for the first ride. The plan was to go 850 kilometers in a day ride to go to the Harz Mountains and go back to Berlin in a single day. So I started my ride relatively slow. The first 45 minutes was just slow Autobahn riding, so somewhere between 80 and 120 kilometers an hour. So I thought the tire was sort of broken in and warm enough, and there were some parts of the Autobahn that I could actually take the motorcycle up to about 220, 230 kilometers an hour. When I did my second stop, after my gas stop, I noticed that the entire tread of the tire came off, and it was completely unrideable. After that, I had to call a tow truck, and the tow truck brought me home. Since then, I had the tire replaced by my tire dealer. They were able to replace the tire in 24 hours time, and I took the time to actually write an email to Continental directly. Normally the claims go through the tire dealer, but I found it useful just to write them an email and maybe give them some background information on how this whole thing developed and how I was riding the tire, to help them figure out what the issue was, and also to alert them if there's any other issue with other tires that they would know about it. So I wrote an email. It was actually a public holiday in Germany on the Thursday, and it took a while until the next morning until someone got back to me, which is fine. It was a long weekend, so that they would just, were sorry that the tire had a problem, but didn't really do much at the point. Just told me that I had to go to the dealership to place a claim, which I already did. So this was just an additional information, and I was asking kindly if they would pass on the email to whoever is looking at this and whoever would need to see this. I had added a few photos to it, and then I didn't really hear much for a little while. And apparently someone tried to contact me through my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. I haven't looked at this thing in a very long time. For those of you that have tried, I'm really sorry. I haven't really done much with Facebook. All my spare time, and the little bit of spare time I'm using for the social media, is actually going all into YouTube at the moment. So I haven't really seen the message there. But apparently someone from Korbach, where these tires are made, tried to contact me. Now I got an email yesterday around noon time. I didn't read it until very late at night because I had a long work day. Read the email. It was actually a very friendly email, just addressing the issue again, and that Continental is now looking into the issue, and there was a short explanation of how they do it. So there's a place in Hanover where they check all their claims. So if some tire comes back with a problem, this is the place where they take a closer look and also try to understand what actually happened. So I'm sure that takes a while. If they're taking them apart, if there's something with the chemical compound, if there's something with the actual sort of manufacture of the tire, obviously that's important to them. So I feel good about the fact that Continental knows about it and they're doing something about it. Also, I was surprised to hear that they've all seen the video already. I mean, I have a very small channel. I don't know how much reach that channel really has, but apparently all the way to Asia, because they have people asking about this particular video all the way from Asia and then other countries in Europe. So they had seen the video. They also thanked me that I was still very factual about what had happened, and I intend to stay that way, because like I said in the other video, Continental WaterTech tire is actually a tire I like quite a lot. This is the third set of Continental WaterTechs I'm riding on. It's been a very good tire. Now there's one tire that had some problem with it, so that doesn't mean all those tires are bad or that Continental as a manufacturer is bad. So they appreciated the approach. They also said they would keep me in the loop of what's going on, which I find quite nice, because I'm now very interested in what's happening on that end. I'm just curious what happens. But there's two things that really make me happy. The first thing is that they know about it, they do something about it. I think that's great, and I would like to pass that on to you guys. Also, I'm glad that so many people saw the video. Maybe it just raises the awareness of you guys to just keep a closer look on your tires, and that affects all the tires from all the manufacturers. It's good to check them every once in a while, so you don't end up crashing with a bad tire. Now there was another part to the email which I found quite nice, and they actually extended the invitation that I could come to Continental and actually look at how these tires are made. They're all made in Germany, and they extended the invitation that I could actually see how it's made, and that they would also teach me a little bit about how these tires are made and all the important things about it, which I found quite nice. And I will take them up on it if I have the time now. At the moment, with all this COVID going on, they can't really invite any customers to the facilities, but I thought that was quite a nice thing, because now I'm quite keen to understand how these tires are made. I did a little bit of research on my own, but it'd be really great to actually see it. So that's nice. So I'll keep you in the loop. They haven't found anything yet because they're still looking at it. I'll let you know as soon as I have more information, but that's the status about 3 weeks into it. And I'll keep you up to date, probably in the comment section. Maybe I'll do another short video on this. Anyway, guys, this is it for now. Thank you for watching. If you have comments, leave them in the comment section. If you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Guys, ride safe and be awesome.